Mail call. This is a special box. It comes from Maine. Want to see the address? No, I'm not going to show you. Let's open it up. I just woke up. I'm a little grumpy yet. But that's okay because I made my coffee. Anyways, this box comes from a friend of mine in Maine. His name is Joshua. You know who you are. Thosi Zinkala. I choose to call him in Lakota. It's Thosi Zinkala. Zinkala is a bird. Thosi is the color green. And we just made a trade. I believe the third or fourth time. We've kept in contact, like many of the others I do. Marshall. And a few other folks. Guess I should move the camera. Give me a moment. Well, that certainly didn't help. All right, we're gonna set this box off to the side here a little bit, and then I'll just go through it little by little. That's Robert. Robert's a new addition to our house. I adopted him a few weeks ago, and I had to take his sister too. I was very happy to do so. All right, let's get to the goods and get everybody happy. There's a lot of goodies in this box. We'll start with this one. And we have Chips and Chunks. Let's see what we got in here. I don't believe I can identify that. That actually looks like Ohio Flint and Nethers. And we got some broken blanks there. I'll take your broken blanks all day, Josh. That's Robert. Robert's nosy. Some of you guys have been on the channel for a little while. You remember Sophie and Lucas. Lucas is usually the star when it comes to mail call. But Lucas is no longer with us. Robbie, you're going to have to move, man. Nobody wants to see your butt. Excuse me. Yep, that's what we got here. Nethers and some other stuff here. So we're going to set that aside. Pretty exciting stuff there. Alright, smaller bits. This is going to be a pretty long video. Bore the shit out of everybody. It's going to get censored by YouTube. Okay. Looks like, oh, darned if I remember it. It's obsidian. It's gray. Darned if I remember it. There's a note on this one. It says, clamshell from the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Maine. Good for heating pitch, cooking, drinking, collecting, and so much more. Now, let the collecting begin. This will be number one. Every so often here, we find clamshells And they travel quite a bit. I'm sure of it. 'Cause I don't live near the ocean. I'm about an hour and a half north of Philly. Maybe 2 hours. If you're familiar with Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, Aquashikla is not far from there. Aquashikola, as it's really pronounced. If you travel the turnpike north and you come through the Blue Mountain Tunnel, once you come out the northbound side of the opening, you're in Kittatinny, Carbon County, Pennsylvania. And Kittatinny, Aquashikola, Toa-Mensing, and Malchunk. Those are just a few of the small areas you'll find in my area. We are underneath Palmerton address, as a few of the other towns and villages are around here, because times are moving, things are changing. Beautiful piece. Oh, I love this stuff. Ohio Flint Ridge. That's the good stuff. If you have never worked Ohio Flint Ridge, you are missing out. Is it weird that I smell it? Sure is. More little shells. What? What? Those are neat. I can put my bird points in those. That's probably what I'll do with the big shell too. I have antique ashtrays and all kinds of stuff, and every so often I'll go through things and I find points. I get rid of them rather quickly. Ooh. Now we're talking. Even centered them for me the way it looks. Oh, yeah. That's a nice piece. Actually, I got some ideas for that. I was just thinking about making a couple pluckers. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. A lot of stuff in here. So if you're still here, kudos. If you're not, I understand. I'm not the most exciting person on the planet, and I know it. Hey, Sophie. Yeah. Quartz. I do find quartz around here, and I think I found maybe one total piece about this size. This stuff is in this size. It is very uncommon. Very uncommon. Lots of small things. I think what I'll do is I'll work on this box here. Try to keep the video short. Because I gotta get dressed in. I gotta do some mail, and I have a bird point trade with a gentleman in California. So I need to get motivated today and get it out. I know the envelopes were here. The wife appeared to have moved them. Yep. Right there they are. Probably get an earful. You can know that they're too heavy. Take them to the post office, put a couple stamps on them. There they go. Box of stuff. Oh, yeah. Rhyolite. I love rhyolite. I just don't like working it. My God. After you get done with that stuff, you don't feel like you have any fingers left. Definitely nethers. Definitely nethers. We've been taking bits and pieces of the stuff I leave behind. Put it in a bucket, and my buddy Dwayne, he tumbles it. And he goes gaga when he gets Ohio. Flint. He's actually making some jewelry right now from it. And hail the gang's all here. What are you doing, Robbie? Sissy? Sophie? Guess I'll make some room for my sweetness here. Don't play. Okay? Do not play in the box. Yeah. Sorry about that. Robbie again. Robbie, come on. Out the way. Robbie is a 5-month-old Manx cat. He has no tail from birth. So in case you're wondering, gift it to me. This should be interesting. It doesn't mean me, it means him. Looks like a Subway sandwich. You telling me I like tape, huh? There we go. Alright, let's take a gander at what we got here. I have not a clue. I guess I'll open up the bag and pull a piece out, and maybe someone can tell me in the comments. And then again, maybe not. I've never seen this stuff before. Looks like some pretty cool colors. Possibly rhyolite again. Oh man. Yeah, definitely pretty cool. I can just feel the pain. Right, Robbie? Yeah. Robbie. Now go play. Go play. Go play. Good boy. Good boy. Set that aside. Let's see what else. Rhyolite. Set that there. Mookite, you are going to have to fix it. Okay, curiosity. Another piece of nethers. Take it all day long, man. Oh, under the stove it goes. Oh, that's a pretty piece. Fix it? I sure will. But this one you're not getting back. I love Jasper. We'll take care of it. Some more Ohio. Rather nice chunk. Let's see what we can make out of that down the road. Artifact. Oops. Let's see. Yep. Artifact. Alright, now we need to be careful. Recently I've been invited by a dear old friend of mine I met when I was 18 to join him on one of his walks. It's a long time waiting. And he took me to a camp. And the funny part of it is, I've been in that camp thousands of times, and I never once looked around like I did the day I did with him. Brought home a few artifacts myself. Now I'm looking forward to going back. Wow. That is pretty darn neat. Just to think that this is possibly anywhere between 8 to 10,000, maybe 4,000 years old. What'd the man look like that made this point? What'd the man act like? What'd the man eat? What'd the man do? The questions, so many. What kind of animals were around at the time? How much did he grunt and groan when he made that, huh? You know, for a brief moment, you can be a time traveler touching something like this. Shadow box for that, I guess. Well, there's newspapers scattered everywhere. A couple pieces of it ended up under my stove. And they're waiting for it to come back out. Ain't happening. Let's see if I can. There you go. If you're new to the channel, I'm a cat man. I love animals. And cats just make the greatest pets. They're very intelligent. I just didn't even realize that there's a note on this one. Okay, alright, I'm going to set that one aside. And that one. Wow, quite a few artifacts here. I'm sorry if I'm skipping things, but it's a lot of stuff, but I don't want to make the video too long. See, I bet you that's a cheeseburger. It's just in time because I'm hungry too. Oh. That, my friends, is Ohio Flint. And I believe this is the Nether's Flint version. Amazing stuff, man. Just amazing. Hopefully I can get a lot of quality points out of this one because I never got a piece that big. Usually when I buy my Ohio Flint, it comes in these colors. And that's it. I don't get anything exciting. It's kind of a bummer. What are you going to do? You can always find a source out there. I've been trying to get a few of my friends to help me out, but they're not interested. And that's understandable. Now there's more Ohio. More Ohio. More. Ooh, that's a pretty piece. Look at that. Little ripples of red, silver, gray. And a few more pieces. Hands are so asleep this morning. Alright, here's something in bubble wrap, and then we got a piece of Nova here. I like Novaculate. That's another stone that I haven't worked yet, was the colored stuff, as far as the Novaculite goes. You know, I do like Novaculite. I find it to be very tricky, though. It's just one of those materials that you're working and you're very happy with what you're creating, and then all of a sudden it just turns to dust. I believe that's coral. It's a good material too. Still trying to get that piece of paper out from under the stove. Oh, see that? I know what that means. That means I got a piece of artwork from the man. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is a dandy. I'll hold it up to the light there for a moment. Boy, that is a beauty. I've seen this on my page before. You put the point in there and you showcase it. Isn't that neat? You need to go out and get one of these. A Joshua Woods Paleo Greenbird. Tell him I sent you. I'm sure he'll cut you one hell of a deal. Oh, isn't that neat though? Yeah, I'm going to make a little shadow box for that as well, probably. I'll be making quite a few shadow boxes. It's just a matter of when. I got so many projects going, and I do mean projects. I got a car I'm tearing apart, putting a motor together. Besides my own work. Get out of there. Some more Ohio. O'Reilly. Alright. I think the rest of them I'm going to leave in the box. There's not much left, but maybe 5-6 pieces. It's just that I don't want the shards all over the place. I don't want the little babies to get it in their tender little toes. Alright. That is pretty darn cool. That's what I'm talking about. It's almost perfect. I will not use it for a hammerstone, I promise. It's too pretty. Alright. I'm signing out because my babies are getting a little too nosy around that box. And like I said, I don't want to get any chips or anything in their toes. Thank you very much, Josh. It was pretty neat opening a box with so many things in it. Glad you enjoyed yours. And happy Waste. I'm signing out. Wolkspa.